Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
You listening to RockSlamRadio.com. From all studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So grab a groupie, throw some horns, and settle in for another fine show from RockSlamRadio.com.
It's time to feel the burn on the Second Degree Burn Show with JT Burn.
All right, welcome to another edition of the Second Degree Burn Show here on TalkSlamRadio.com. We are back for another Monday night. It is Monday. Yes, it is. God, days of the week are going into each other. All right, we're here to bring you another rockin' show. Unfortunately, my guests that were supposed to be here tonight, one of them had gone into the hospital, so we wish her the best of luck from Wicked Chicks. Like I said, it's an unfortunate incident, but right now we have the alluring, the astronomical, the Mr. Alvin. Woo!
Thank you.
Dang, we already got a call. All right, let's go. Caller, you are calling the Second Degree Burn Show. What is your name?
How you doing?
Oh, my God.
Am I talking too loud?
Yeah, man. Who is this?
Hi. This is Marcus Playing Jones.
Oh, Marcus the comedian. Welcome to the Second Degree Burn Show.
What's going on? What's going on?
We're rocking and rolling, baby.
Yeah, I heard about your new co-host. I've been read the little I listened to a couple things you said about it and stuff. Seems like she's a pretty nice girl.
That's the other show. That's the Almighty One. That's my friend, the Almighty. I'm JT on the Second Degree Burn Show.
Oh my God, I'm getting all these shows mixed up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I feel like an asshole. God.
Smell like one too.
God, it wasn't on national radio, was it?
Yeah, that was on national radio. Nipples?
Oh.
I thought he said nipples.
You have nipples?
I do have nipples. I do.
Oh.
I only got 2 of them though. I know some people with 3.
Oh, those.
We want to know what sewage plants you've been hanging around at.
Man, you couldn't have an answer. You don't eat the fish at the lake. They got 3 eyes.
So what do you think about the FBI releases the Whitney Houston records?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody knows Whitney Houston was on drugs. I mean, what else can you prove?
No, exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Was one famous comedian once wrote in his little anthem that he wrote, Dr. Dirty, may he ever be awesome. He once said about Whitney Houston is dead and she is gone and they buried her in the ground, but they should have left the hole open to bury Bobby Brown.
Okay, then.
So, it's a lot of rumors out there.
Yeah.
They're like, Whitney was the person that got Bobby on this shit, you know? I'm hearing it both ways, and I don't know who was on it. All I know is both of them was on crack.
What'd you say, you go both ways?
I was about ready to say the same thing.
No, don't go both ways. No penetration here, no penetration.
That's what she said.
Anybody ever think that I got 2 women on this? Quit playing.
Yeah, quit playing. All right. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
So you rocking out to the second.
What happens when you get on the radio with a comedian?
We all us on that radio announcers are somewhat of the comedians.
Yeah, that's true. Like I always say, sometimes you got too many chiefs and not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few people that qualify to be a chief.
Well,
Well,
I say
I
there's
think
not
you
enough
chief.
squaws.
I think Kansas City needs some more Chiefs, don't you think?
Kansas City needs whatever. Hell, I really can't talk about Kansas City. I'm a Tennessee Titan fan.
Boo! Yeah, I've gone through Tennessee. It takes me about 2 hours.
Well, y'all can have the Chiefs and the Indians. I want the squaws.
He wants the
Tennessee
squads.
Titans are the lamest team in this world, man.
The last time this guy had pussy had him. So
Wow. So ain't no reason to ask him what that pussy felt like.
But wait a minute, wouldn't it be every time you have pussy, pussy has you?
no, I always have the pussy.
So it never has you, really?
Never has me. I smack it up, lay it down, get it down on the ground. Just like Coolio used to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor, right?
And what would your wife say about that?
1, 2, 3, 4, get my ass on the floor. Of course, the floor needs vacuuming as of late, so I don't know if I want to be on the floor or not.
Well, you know, it's better to be on the bed because your back might not be that way. Getting on the floor could hurt you.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm always the one on my back. I figured let her do the work. I don't know.
And I've always wanted to try one of those glass elevators.
You're a sick pup. That's rocking, but he's a sick pup, man. There are children and women around. And I don't know,
Look
man.
at my balls. Look at my balls.
Yeah. I don't think I want anyone else seeing my hairy ass. Thank you very much.
Well, the thing is, you know, you never really know how hairy your ass is until you stand in the mirror and look back. And being a fat person like I am, I can only see a piece of my ass.
Well, I got this
Hey, you know.
full-length mirror in my bathroom, like this really long-ass mirror, so I can see from, like, knees up and just with the way the reflection
Well,
is.
that's
so.
why you go get a boyzillion.
I'm sorry. The Second Degree Burn
Did he
Show.
say a boyzillion?
Boyzillion. I'm sorry. We here at the Second Degree Burn Show do not involve manscaping. That is not allowed.
Well, I do it.
Well, I don't want to know.
Man, let that fur hang out of that bikini. Let that fur hang out. You know, it's not a manly. I mean, that's not even a conversation you can have with your boy. You know, he's like, yeah, dog, I'm gonna go get a boy skiing this evening, man. You know?
Yeah.
It don't even sound right, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Well, I mean,
grown
girls
man
can
using
talk
the
about that.
terminology of talking about his dick as a penis.
Well, girls can
Boy,
talk
take a
about
leak.
that shit all the time. You know,
Well, why can't guys talk about it?
because it's just, I don't want to know.
I mean, why would a man, unless he wants some nut, I don't know. Women, if the girl ain't got no problem with the fur, shoot, man, let it go and go. That's what I look at it.
Right.
go.
Well, I want to let you know that
Well-
we're going to be giving away tickets on my show tonight to the local Revolt, which is here in the Tampa, Florida area. You think you could be
I've
on?
never been to Florida.
Well, you need to come to Tampa, Florida.
I gotta come. That's my next move.
April.
I got me an manager now. He's got a little money and he's got good credit. So
Yes, April 13th, 2013, from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. at 6340 126th Avenue in Largo, Florida. We're going to be giving away tickets tonight to that concert.
who's performing?
A lot of local bands.
A lot of local bands. Okay.
Yeah. Rock and roll,
they say
baby.
I sound like Luther Vandross at times.
What's that?
They say I sound like Luther Vandross at times.
No.
You
I know,
sound like
I know.
Luther Vandross doing what?
Probably eating. Probably eating, man, you know? Which one
He sounds like
was the gay
Luther-
Vandross?
he sounds
Anybody
like-
wanna know?
he sounds
Everybody
like-
wanna know, was it the fat one or the skinny one?
He sounds like Luther Vandross if the guy who used to do... Who's the guy who used to do the MDA, muscular dystrophy thing? Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, Jerry
He
Lewis.
sounds like a Jerry Lewis version of Luther Vandross. Fine Lavin. Now, see, I got that deep, voice. You'll never find another love like mine.
Or did you
Someone
just
to
get that deep one
care
time?
for you. Shut up. The way I do. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Yeah, I got
Make
that.
elevator music sound like hip hop.
Hey, I can do that too. You want to hear? I can do hip hop too.
Get it, let me hear it.
My name's JT. I'm gonna make you see. You just mess with me. No need for an apology. Cause when I knock you down, I'm gonna kick you around. I'm gonna plant your ass 12 feet underground.
God damn! I want to shut the hell up. You even had rhythm. I was like snapping with you and everything. I told you, man. I tell you, white people are getting rhythm. White girls are getting big old booties. For long, it ain't gonna be a place for a black man on the face of this planet.
Well, no. See, what happened was I dug that out of my ass. No pun intended. That when I was in the Nav back in '91. And when rap music
who's
really...
your favorite rapper in '91?
Oh, you down with OPP?
Vanilla Ice.
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. Anyway, so what happened was this black guy decided he was gonna make fun of my last name being Byrne, right? So he said because I was a cook in the Navy, so he said like my cooking is like my last name Byrne, right? So he goes,
yeah.
So I was like, so you don't think I can do that? He goes, no, I don't think. So you're saying white people don't have the ability to make poems and rhymes, and I don't think you can do it. So
Well,
I
you could just cook Cajun.
Well, I busted out with that, and every black person that was sitting around him, it was dead silence. They looked at me, they looked at him, they looked at me. Then when they looked back at him, they were like, "You just got dogged by Creamilla over there."
I'm telling you something. I'm telling you, a lot of people, black people, being that I'm black, and I just found out that I'm not even considered to be African American anymore. I'm considered to be domestic. And white people are
Well-trained.
imported. But like I said, when white people do stuff that's amazing, it's just black people to shut the fuck up. We just shut the hell up, for real. We are amazed by white people sometimes. We are.
Well, if you talk about rock and roll, that's where Jerry Lee learned a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. I mean, some of the things that happen in the world, I'll be like, man, that's amazing. That is amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of things that black people, we try to keep it under wraps.
Right.
Like we don't want to let the family members know, and white people just like let it all hang out. Y'all Woodstock it all the way. I call it Woodstocking. Y'all Woodstock it all the way.
That's what she said too.
Oh man! So is it a nice day down there in Florida?
It's
Is
chilly.
It raining? Do y'all got any hurricanes?
It's chilly down here. It's about 40 degrees.
Well, today is my birthday, and it was almost 6 degrees in Nashville.
Wow.
I'm so happy. Yep.
Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. Anyway. I won't call you a monkey because then I won't.
Right now.
I'm not going to sing that you look like a monkey because that would be racist.
Well, I don't really take racism like racism. I really don't, because I was a black dude that had a lot of white friends that got like talked about by the black people, but I didn't get considered to be black until I made like a rap hit single. And everybody considered me back on the black side. So I'm still stepping across borders right now.
Oh, so you're like a Mexican on a holiday, right?
Yeah. See, I'm like the black dude that don't get pulled over by the police, and if you do, they don't ask to search the car. But then if my boy got pulled over, he get in the backseat of the car while they're searching the car. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a field black person. Let's say I was a half black person. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't know how to explain it. But I am black. I found that out. My grandma had blue eyes, though. Something must happen on the mothership. I don't know. But I ain't seen too many black people with blue eyes.
Maybe she's related to Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, last name could be Cruz. You never know.
She could be related to Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, you never know, man. This world is crazy. Because see, in the country, they keep a lot of secrets. And then you be finding out stuff when you're like 40 years old. You be like, damn, you mean she's my cousin?
Well, at least black people don't have the same problem that white people have. You know, and they're rednecks sleeping with their cousins that was their wives yesterday, and I don't know.
I told my auntie about that. I said, y'all gotta stop keeping secrets around here, man. Because I mean, one day somebody could be messing with their brother or sister, and y'all be knowing that stuff, and they don't know nothing about it. They think everything cool and collected, and you know that could be a traumatic event to find out that you was tapping your sister.
Well, was it good?
I mean, what if you done went around the town talking about, man, that was the best pussy I ever had.
Make sure you send. Well, you know what? We're gonna get you off the air for right now. We're gonna continue on with the show because we need to give away some tickets.
Okay, man. Well, y'all have fun down there in Tampa, Florida. And whoever's listening to the radio show, y'all know the Almighty is the best one on it. So.
All right, you can tune into the Almighty One show tomorrow.
All right, then, man. Thank you for getting me on the show, though.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Second Degree Burn Show. What we're going to do is you have to go to rockslamradio.com. Call live, 813-639-8255. Local music Revolt Music Fest, Saturday, April 13th from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. Call in for your chance to win tickets. And I think we should do that now. Call in, and I don't know, what, caller number 6? Something like that?
7.
7. Okay. Caller number 7, or the first one that can send me a picture of her titties.
Yes, I imagine that'll take the prize.
Right, that'll take the prize. So, okay. All right, so we're going to do this. So you need to call now to win tickets to the local Revolt. And it's going to be some awesome times. Let me tell you who's going. We need to tell you who's going here. Oh, here we go. Consinity is apparently going to be the main band, from what I'm gathering, with special guests Sunshine and Bullets, the August Name, UNRB, Stone Gray, Panko, Wallow Sound, The Stereotypes, City of Angels, Nation of Wealth, Sweet Oblique, Fight Another Day, Beautiful Corpses, and Head State. Now, I've had Head State and Nation of Wealth on here, and if the rest of these bands are like them or better, you are in for an awesome time because those two bands, they were here and they rocked it out.
Yeah, Nation was Wealth. When you had them on, I actually got to hear them outside before you came in the studio when they were practicing one of their songs, what they were going to do. That is really some good stuff. Yes,
they really are a good group, and I enjoyed having them on the show, and we talked from everything from music to Star Trek, so that it just became an everything show.
City of Angels, have you heard them play any of their songs?
No, not yet, but I'm trying to. But apparently, there's also going to be other entertainment. There's this thing called Tampa Bay Whip Enthusiasts Whip Demo. I don't know. That sounds a little like dominatrix and whatever.
Sounds like fun.
I'm pretty intrigued by that. I want to see. And Tampa Bay Whip Enthusiastic Whip Fire Show. That's going to be interesting. I'd like to see what that is. And a comedian is Mike Jones, who I have not met yet, and I'm trying to get him to come on to the show. He's going to be there as well, so it's going to be an awesome time. And if you're willing to go, call the show. I will come at your house, and I will kill you. No, I won't.
I've been seeing on Facebook now, and I actually posted this for some people, and that was where the the sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Yeah.
So tie me up and whip my ass and show me that you like me.
Well, see, I used to be what was referred to as a Gorian master.
Really?
Yes. And
what is a Gorian master?
It's a little like BDSM, but more extreme. You have to have a mental. You have
to have a mental illness.
Your mind has to be mentally all there in order to do it because, and usually psychology majors are pretty good at that. But whatever. So anyway,
but if you're a psychology major, wouldn't that actually mean? I'm saying that the chance that you're studying psychology that there's something wrong in the first place.
No. Because I like to see how people's minds work. Maybe I don't know. just. I
just
got
saying that-
you on this show, so I mean, I had to figure out how your mind was going to work. So, whatever. So anyway, we're going to get back to some music news here. Let's see what we got here. We got, yes, Train. Let me find this.
Oh, I thought we were going to go back into Whitney.
Nah, I don't want to go into Whitney. She's buried in the fucking ground. Boy, you set that one up really good. Where the fuck is the one that I really... Oh, here we go. Train, the music group Train.
Okay.
Not the thing that goes woo-hoo. Anyway, they refused to play Boy Scouts event unless ban on gay scouts is lifted.
Okay.
I kind of wonder about it. I have mixed feelings. I do. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. As long as the Catholics aren't supporting the Boy Scouts of America, because, you know, I don't think the priests need to be anywhere called Weeblos.
Okay there, George. Come on, call up the show. 813-639-8255 to try and win tickets. I'm going to come in there and I will do something. Anyway. So, no, it apparently they've made a public statement against the Boy Scouts' long-standing ban on scouts from the LGBTQT, which I guess is the lesbian, gay, something. I don't know.
It's lesbian, gay, transsexual, and...
What does the B mean?
I'm saying that...
Bisexual.
Yeah, there's bisexual, lesbian, gay, and trans.
Right. But what does the Q stand for?
It's not. It's LBGT.
Well, I don't know. It says LGBTQT there. So I don't know.
I imagine
they come up with so many consonants nowadays.
See, here's what I imagine. I imagine no matter whether you're gay or straight, you know, whoever you look for in it, whatever you look for in a person, you want them to be a cutie to you.
I wish I had my sound effects button right now. Anyway, so yes. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. The Pop Rockers were set to play the July event in West Virginia with Carly Rae Jepsen, but a recent Change.org petition by gay Eagle Scout Derek Nance urging the musician to take action got their attention when GLAAD signed on for the cause on March 1st. You know, this is, if you don't want to play for an organization, fine. But that's, that'd be like someone telling you that you can't cook on a gas stove. It's your home. If you want to have a gas stove, you're freaking right. Boy Scouts are not really a government entity. They're their own organization. Like women's group have their own organizations. Men's groups have their own organizations. Well, and they make up the rules, and they're allowed to make up the rules. I mean, what would we say if the gay and lesbian community not let straight people in something? I mean, really? If that's their feelings about it, and Train wants to not play the concert because they feel that this and this and that they think that's their beliefs, that's fine. But it's just getting all these government entities into things and all these organizations into things, I think is wrong.
It's hard to look at, I believe if they're going to make their stand and that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do.
Right. I don't know. It's just, apparently, I guess they're having their Boy Scout Jamboree this summer in Virginia. Now, I've been to a Boy Scout Jamboree. That's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what. No laundry, but a lot of fun. Unless it rains. Then it's like, oh, God. So.
I was in the Boy Scouts for about 2 weeks. That was it.
You get kicked out for eating a brownie?
No, I didn't get kicked out for eating a brownie. We went on a fishing trip, and the particular thing said all we would need is $20. Said $20 covers everything. And I'm saying, and that was my understanding, and that's the understanding I went home with. So I went with $20. All of a sudden, $20 didn't cover food or anything for the day.
Yeah, I guess that's a problem. And so what happened?
A friend of mine, I actually didn't eat for the day because I didn't like asking for stuff. I was, I was never one to, to ask for things. I was just under the impression that $20 was all I would need. But the leader of the Scouts didn't really go into information. There wasn't really a lot of information put out. Of course, this was over 25 years ago.
When $20 was a freaking lot of money, I'll tell you that much. But anyway, we're still trying to give away those tickets. Fuck it. First caller. 813-639-8255. Call in. We had a girl last week who called into the show. Her name was Cyn. C-Y-N. I guess short for Cynthia or something.
Okay.
And she actually gave us a picture to get up on the Second Degree Burn show for the Sizzling Sexies. And I didn't get a chance to get it up. I got busy with things, and unfortunately,
you didn't get a chance to get it up?
No, I didn't get a chance to get it onto the website, Mr. Pervert. That's all right. Here we go. We are going to be. Let me see what we got here. We got somebody texting me. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, I know this person. Oh, well, I think we got somebody from the Philippines listening to the show. I got a big following there.
What's her name?
I don't know. I'm gonna say this right. Marjorie Galupo. I hope I got that right. We'll find out. Did I get that right?
Hi, Marjorie.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the Second Degree Burn Show, where if your hair's not long, you're not really rocking it out.
And I wonder if Marjorie would actually like the Revolt Show if she could actually call in and come over here and go.
I don't know. She might. They like rock and roll over there. It's, among other things. So, yeah, I got a huge following in the Philippines and Kansas.
What exactly does that mean? I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere.
I know. The hurricane didn't get it done right. I don't know, something like that. Let me see. What do we do? Okay, yeah. Apparently, I got the name right. So, all right. Welcome to the Second Degree Burn Show, Marjorie. Welcome to joining the army. We need to come up with a name.
Come up with a name for what?
And how you got the Kiss Army and you got Gearheads, and we need to come up with a little nickname for our fans, for my fans. Sizzling Sexies we can't have that, so that's whatever, because I wouldn't call a man a sizzling sexy, so that's definitely out. We need to come up with a name.
How about simple?
Simple?
No, I mean keeping it simple.
Keeping it simple.
No, I'm not talking about that for the name, but I'm talking about keeping the idea for your followers for the Second Degree Burn Show simple.
Well, I'm trying to keep it simple.
The JT Burners?
No. But burners. Burners I like. Burners. Yeah. I mean, we'll call them burners. So every fan that is a fan of the Second Degree Burn Show, your new nicknames are the Burners. I don't know. So yeah, anyway. Let me see. What else we got here in music?
Wait, Iggy? What's that with Iggy?
Oh, Iggy and the Stooges.
Iggy and the Stooges, okay.
Booked for SXSW. Whatever that means.
What is that?
I don't know. With their forthcoming album, Ready to Die, out next month, Iggy Pop and the Stooges are returning to SXXW. What the fuck is SXXW? Seriously?
What's the Stooges?
I don't know. The Rockers will play with the House of Vans showcase on March 13th at Mohawk, along with Ghostface Killah, Japan Droids. Oh, this is getting interesting. Sky Ferreira, and more. Making their first appearance in the Texas Capitol since playing the Austin City Limits last October. But we still don't know what the SXSW means. So we'll have to figure that out someday. But I think what we're going to do is
the
we're going to
Stooges
take...
last played SXSW in 2007, which coincided with the weirdness.
Right. So I think what we're going to do is Mr. Producer Man out there?
I think I saw him.
Woo, okay, yeah. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 5. You are listening to the Second Degree Burn Show with Alvin. We'll be right back.
JT.
Yes. Right back.
The coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly. Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer.
And welcome back to the Second Degree Burn Show, where if you don't have hair, you're not rocking it out. What the fuck happened to your hair?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling lately like, you know, and I got a cut last. You know, I let a new guy cut it, and it was a cheap haircut. It was a $2 haircut.
Okay, I'm not sure where to go with that.
But I know, but it's kind of been off. It's kind of like Vanilla Ice had a bad hair day.
Vanilla Ice always had a bad hair day, okay?
But I'm saying
that little dum-da-da-dum-da-da-dum-dum, no, there was an extra ting at the end, whatever. He knew who he was making out with, imitating. Yeah. I'm getting it wrong today, folks. So anyway, that is what I don't know. What else can we talk about? Oh, did you know that Prince has come out with a new album?
Really? Now, is it closer to his older stuff, or is it a new?
I don't know. It's kind of, he has an all-female backup.
Well, isn't that what you'd like to have?
I do have an all-female backup. I got backup number 1 and backup number 2. No, I better not say that. I get home, the wife will kill me. So, no, I mean, it's hard to say. He got an afro, and I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I got to see a picture of this.
Oh yeah, he apparently was on. I'm gonna see if I can't find it here as I'm talking. He apparently was on. No, that's not it. What's his? Jimmy Fallon. Okay. Recently. And
so is this kind of like this? You know, that Soul Glow?
I can't really describe it. It's kind of hard. So let's see. Let's type this up. Prince.
Afro?
On Jimmy Fallon. I believe it was.
I don't know what we're going to get if you put Prince on Jimmy Fallon.
That's it right there. Now, those are sunglasses. So you have to kind of...
Sunglasses? That looks more like those things you put on to sleep at night.
Yeah. He apparently sung a song called... yeah, there he is.
Okay.
And he sung 2 songs, Screwdriver and Bambi, apparently is what it was. And, I mean, they sound pretty good, you know, but all-female, you know, a trio in the back. And I was, like, thinking that was really weird.
You know, Prince has never... He has never, you know, hid from the fact that he likes women.
Well, yeah, that's true, too. I mean, the guy's like 5'2". He can fit in a Tic Tac jar, but that's that remains to be seen. I mean, just apparently the guy's like a little freaking energetic leprechaun, from what I've been told.
Well, I'd imagine he probably has a hell of a diet. And I'm saying he's probably got...
The way he dances around on stage is no wonder he's as skinny as he is.
No, I'm talking about at home. He's got probably organics and
I don't think
juicing in the morning.
I don't think so. I
bet he does.
Nah, I don't think so. It's just, I mean, I could look like that too if I actually got up my ass up and exercised.
No, I'm talking about more than exercise. I'm talking about within the diet.
Yeah, but you know what? As someone who's an amateur nutritionalist, I can tell you that it's not what you eat, it's how much of what you eat and what you do after you eat.
Well, a lot of times it is what you eat, too.
Nah. Because I remember the 70s, man. We used to eat whatever the fuck. We used to use, wait a minute. We used to use butter to cook eggs. Are you kidding me? We used to, instead of Crisco oil or like plant fat or whatever you want to call it, like that we use today, we used to use butter. And we were healthy. And we just got out of...
You were healthy. What about like swimming the English Channel?
I could have done that.
At 80 years old.
Well, I probably could do that. I've been compared to a freaking manatee, so it's can lumber.
No, I'm being serious.
I am too. I you know, it's like I said, it's the exercise that you get, and it's not what you. Let's put it to you this way.
It is what you eat.
I was 260 pounds at one point.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not that anymore. I'm still a little hard, but I actually went from 260 to 200, and I still ate at McDonald's at least 3 or 4 times a week. What I didn't do was I didn't get fries. So I would get a double cheeseburger or a fish sandwich, or that would be it. And then I had like diet sodas because I used to work at a pizza place, delivery pizza place. So I had to eat, and I don't always want pizza, so I had to get something to eat. So what I did is I went to Burger King or McDonald's or whatever, and I ended up getting just a sandwich. I didn't get fries, and then I had diet drinks or some type of diet drinks or like that wasn't too fattening that I could drink. And I did crunches 3 or 4 times a day, and then I went walking.
But I'm saying there's more to it about what you eat.
Nah.
I mean, I'm not the perfect example. I can do some work, but there is more.
Way less than I do. I don't know what you're talking about.
But there is more into what you eat than you realize. And it's gotten worse. I mean, you got to look at the huge thing now is about GMOs. Have you seen that? And Monsanto.
Well, I don't know. When did we turn? We didn't turn this into an herbalist show. We're still music. So
okay.
And it's like I like.
I'm
Prince.
telling you, the man has a hell of a diet.
I don't know.
I guarantee you, he's got a chef at home.
Look at him. He probably has a chef at home. All rich people have some sort of chef. Of course, if I ever became that rich, I wouldn't need a chef because I can damn well cook my own food. So,
I'm telling you, he has I bet you anything, he has an excellent regimen. That's what I'm talking about.
With the way this guy dances around on stage, his energy level, he loses more weight that way. And because the man just literally.
I'm talking about he fuels the energy level. Also.
Well, you got to figure this guy's been doing it since the 70s, so or early 80s actually, I should say. So he there was no such thing back then with all the stuff that we have today. But that's regardless. I mean, I think the musical talent with Prince, the guy can play. The reason why I have so much respect from the guy self-musically taught can play 28 instruments. There's only one other man that I know.
More than that.
No, I don't know, but
I heard it was 72.
I don't think there is 72 instruments. So I know that him and Phil Collins were the only ones that could play the same amount of instruments.
Roy Clark.
I don't know, Roy Clark.
Roy Clark was another one.
I'm sure. But I'm saying those are the only two that I knew at the time that could play as many instruments. And I hear Phil Collins is actually getting Genesis back together. I heard a rumor about that somewhere. I don't know where, but I definitely heard a rumor about it. Let me see. Is there somebody popping up on my Facebook page? Nah. Somebody commented on that.
Well, that is another question with him coming up. What about the different bands? I'm saying that are playing now that like they started in the 60s.
Some of them need to give up. Have you looked at the Rolling? I swear to God, I think the Rolling Stones and Mick Jagger and not Mick Jagger, Aerosmith. I seriously think they're in competition with each other. Who's going to drop dead first? I don't know. It's kind of funny. The two biggest lips in the industry.
I don't know. Maybe the songs have changed. It'll be now like "Hey Kid, Get Off of My Lawn."
Something like that. I don't know. It's something about the whole thing that just I mean they're not looking good. Neither one of them are looking good at all. They're still rocking it. I give them credit where credit's due, but man, neither one of them looking that good anymore. So I'm seriously just trying to figure out which one's going to die first.
I don't know, but yeah, there's always the joke around about Keith Richards about he's done more drugs than anybody.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Maybe we should get someone to call out. Call on the show 813-639-8255 to discuss who do you think is going to die first, Rolling Stones or Aerosmith?
I wasn't really thinking about that aspect. I was more of just the idea of when is it time to quit?
Oh, in rock and roll, it's never time to quit. I'm just trying to figure out which one's going to die first.
No, I'm just talking about, is there a point where, with that whole lifestyle that it's okay to take the walker on stage?
That's a good question. When, yeah. When do you need to get the freaking diapers changed? Do you quit when the diapers go back on? When the diapers go on, do you need Depends? Do you quit? When you jump up on stage and you come down and break a leg. At that age, you don't want to hear break a leg because you probably they try jumping off of something and they're gonna break something. I seriously, it scares me. At the age they are, and they're still rocking. God, I give them credit. They probably can't hear half the stuff. Their hearing's probably so bad, they take out their hearing aids before they go on stage. So, as I can't imagine being, somewhere in the mid-70s, I think, most of the group.
Well, Rolling Stones, let's see, how old is Mick?
Well, let me see. Let's try and do this. And we're gonna find the average age of the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Rolling Stones. Here we go. Average age of the Rolling Stones. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
As soon as it loads up here. Maybe it's further down. Mick is 65, 66 in July. Keith is 65, turning 66 in December. Charlie's 67, turning 68. June Bryan would have turned 67 this year, but he passed away at the age of 27.
Okay, but that was years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so what
so you got 66, 66, 66, 68, and there's got to be one more. Well, who are we missing here? But my God, look at them. They're old. All right, let's see if we can find the average age of, let me see. We get this up here. We go. Yahoo Mail. No, not Yahoo Mail. Yahoo.
And no offense to the Rolling Stones if they're listening.
Oh, yeah. And they're listening to my show. Yeah. They really are. And I expect them to call me up any second. Listen here, Mike. Or whatever. Oh, man. See? Now I lost my internet for some godly-knows reason. Let's see. We're going to find this out. Yahoo.com. So, where can I go here? Average age of, what did I say, Aerosmith?
Yes.
AERO. Maybe it's AREO.
AERO.
No. AREO. Smith. SMITH. I don't know. We'll see.
It's AE.
There we go. Well, why didn't it come up then? I don't know. What's the average age? What age is it? Doesn't say. The average age. Doesn't give.
Well, there's New Age Aerosmith. I'm not sure what that's about. They're starting
New
a church
Age
now?
Aerosmith. I don't know.
They're starting a church now.
Yeah, the New Age Aerosmith. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you with Dream On. For they dreameth it, so it is oneth it. Anyway.
How old are the Aerosmith band members? There we go.
Here we go. They're actually, I think they're younger.
I think they are too. Yeah, because they started in the 70s.
No, they started late 60s. Steven Tyler's 61. Joe Perry's 58. Kramer's 59 and Hamilton's 57, or will be.
Now, did you personally follow Aerosmith at all? I mean, was that one of your big bands?
No, it wasn't my band until I mean, I'd heard of some of their songs, but I really didn't know who they were until they came out with Run DMC.
Oh, like around the big ones time?
When they had Walk This Way with Run DMC.
Yeah, I was saying after that they came out with big ones.
Something like that. And then, kind of followed them, and then I remembered that guy was in Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. I remember that. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Now, did you follow their story with their with the addiction and everything?
I try not to get into people's addictions so much. I mean, it is what it is, and people get into their addictions, and, it is what it is.
It's just an interesting story. I was reading about this, and that the manager they had, okay, I'm saying because they were so used to, to running their shows, and they were on the drugs, and the manager just controlled everything. I'm saying, but he made sure they got the thing, and it became a very codependent relationship.
Right.
Okay, but when he got clean, and I think the guitar player too, when they got clean, all of a sudden, they wanted to be in control, and they were flying out to Florida for MTV, and it was something the manager didn't want them to do because he wanted to do things his way. Manager calls up his wife and tells him that he's cheating on her with some bimbos in Florida.
Wow. No way.
Yes.
What happened?
They parted ways. They fired the manager.
Yeah, I bet they would. But I can say that, it's like this. I think some of the best concerts I've ever seen, the first one was Monsters of Rock. This is when Van Halen became Van Hagar, and we really didn't like that back then. It took some people a while to get used to that.
I heard a band there got booed off the stage.
I wouldn't know because I saw it in Buffalo, New York.
Okay, no, I'm talking about the one here in Tampa, Florida, when it came to Tampa, Florida.
This was back in 1988.
Yes.
Something like that. So
Monsters of Rock.
It was Van Halen, Dokken, Metallica, which I still have not seen Metallica. The guy who was supposed to buy tickets bought them late. We got there really late. I was pissed. But it was Van Halen, Metallica, Dokken, Scorpions, and Kingdom Come. If that would be the only band I think that would have gotten booed off stage because nobody liked them. I still don't like them. I ended up seeing an hour of Dokken and all of Scorpions, and then we left because I didn't want to see Kingdom Come. I'd already missed Metallica, and we really didn't want to see Van Halen.
Now, Scorpions is still playing, but they're not doing world tours.
No,
anymore.
They actually supposedly broke up. Now, there's rumors that they decided to call it quits. Now, one of the guitarists, I think, is with UFO. Mm-hmm. When he started his group, and he also has something else that he's doing as well. A Michael Schenker group or something like that. And I've heard rumors that they might get back together. I can tell you that the Scorpions I've seen 6 times in my life. Aerosmith I've seen 5.
I haven't seen Aerosmith yet in concert. I kind of still want to, but I'm kind of wondering how it's going to be now.
Yeah, well, I used to live a place in upstate New York called Binghamton, New York, and really Aerosmith was the only band that ever seemed to come there. And then I was always, I always used to call up and be caller number 9 back way before cell phones.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
So yeah, I'd use the payphone something. Remember the payphone?
Yeah, I remember.
There's an outdated piece of equipment. I actually saw a payphone the other day. I had to start laughing. I was like, "What the fuck? Who uses a goddamn payphone nowadays?" It's wow, payphones. But if you'd like to call into the show, 813-639.
And it's okay if you call from a payphone.
Yes, you can call from a payphone. Just make sure you have lots and lots of quarters. I actually called a radio show from a payphone one time. A talk show, that is, too. And I had to keep putting in money. So anyway, it was 813-639-8255. We still want to give away some tickets to the local Revolt Music Series, Round 3, which will be held in Largo.
Okay, so call in now, 813-639-8255.
Yeah, it's 10 hours worth of music. And like, to see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 bands, plus some whipping people.
Come on, I know somebody out there in the Tampa area wants those tickets.
You know, I had Head State on here a few weeks ago. Scully's supposed to be listening to me. He said he'd call in. So, you got 10 minutes, Scully, or I'm going to come over there and find you. I'll make you drink liquor.
No, you said you got some kind of stain on your head the last time you were on the show?
Huh?
You said you got some kind of stain on your head the last time you were on the show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you had some kind of head stain.
Head State.
Oh.
Head State was the name of the group. Are you seriously that moronic? Oh my God, this guy's killing me. Do we got some music to play back there? We play some music and we'll take a quick break, play one song, and we'll figure it out. But we'll play that one. So we're gonna play some music and we're gonna come right back on the Second Degree Burn Show.
Record your message after the tone.
Yeah, where are you? Pick up, we got a show to do. You want that track once again?
It's 2 a.m. and you're only getting started. Reunited with your friends from kindergarten. How did you ever forget to pay the rent now? Don't you think you ought to get out while you can now? Log it in, log it out. Don't you know it's all about all the people that you never ever meet now? Now here you are, nowhere but far. You're addicted and you just can't see now. Wasting all your life away. Think my space is so passy. You're locked up in your house all day. You're pathetic. A Facebook junkie. You think you're funky. A Facebook junkie. You think you're funky. So you're looking like you never see the daylight. Your social life is on the PC after midnight. Can't believe you're reunited from your preschool. Here you are, you're pushing 40, you're a big fool. Day in, day out, don't you see you're missing out on everything society's provided? Oh, now here you are, like a needle in your arm. You're addicted and you just can't hide it. Wasting all your life away. Think my space is so passy. You're locked up in your house all day. You're pathetic. A Facebook junkie. You think you're funky. A Facebook junkie. You think you're funky. You're pathetic. Write an application. Just clear time. Accept an invitation. A Facebook junkie. You think you're funky. A Facebook junk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Second Degree Burn. Hi. We got some guy out there in an Eagles hat running the soundboard. Pathetic Eagles.
Philly.
Yeah. The only thing good about Philly is a cheesesteak.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I'll tell you what. You know what? If I end up if the Kansas City goes to the Philadelphia the first week of September, if that's going to be their first game, we're going up there because it's my wife's and I anniversary. So we're going to go up there, right? And I'm going to tell you this. You come with us. You can find your own place to stay. Okay, I'm sure you got some brothers hanging out in the street somewhere. I'm sure you got all the local hookups and whatever. And we're gonna watch. You get your ticket right along with us. And when Kansas City whoops all over your ass, you owe me a freaking hoagie. Not just any hoagie.
Are there any girls named
Not just any hoagie. A Stacky's hoagie. Okay.
This might have to be a bet, actually.
We might. You come up. We come up to Philly. It's about a 12-hour drive. Or so, 12 to 14-hour drive, depending on how you drive. I know how I drive.
Yours is 10 hours?
Yeah, maybe. If I get the wife to sleep in the car and not you're driving too fast. You're doing 90 miles an hour.
I want to know what she looks like.
Who?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Exactly.
No. See, you don't understand. He doesn't understand, does he? He just doesn't understand. We call it Delphia. We call it Philly. Philly and Delphia. Pretzels by the stadium. Yeah, I know. See? I used to live in South Jersey.
I do know stadium peanuts are good.
No, not in Philly.
No, I wasn't talking about in Baltimore.
Maybe. But Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland's not a state. It's Delaware. Delaware's not a state either. It's Maryland. You have to be from around there to understand it.
I went to see the baseball game in Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, Mr. Producer Man. What do you think about Wawa's coming down here?
Wawa's is secretly taking over the world.
Wawa's.
Yes.
Yes, I remember Wawa. And you know what?
What is Wawa's?
Exactly.
What is Wawa's? You haven't seen the shit all over Facebook?
I seen the get your yayas in the Wawa.
Wawa.
Yeah,
it's
get
a freaking
your yayas in the Wawa.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't know. Wawa is what's become a gas station, but it used to just be like a little convenience store where like a little, grocery, like a mini grocery store.
So you can get your yayas at the Wawa.
Right. But when we do go up there, there's the one thing that Philadelphia, that area has that Florida doesn't have, and that is the Tasty Cake pies. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Tasty Cake pies.
Yes, we're going up there with a suitcase, and we're gonna hit every Wawa. Now, there's a few places down here that sell them, but they won't sell the certain flavors because Tasty Cake has a stick up their ass.
It's like a regional special.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Boston cream, the banana cream, the chocolate eclair. They won't sell those down here. They'll sell blueberry and pumpkin and cherry and whatever, lemon, but you can't get some of this specialty stuff. So we're taking a whole suitcase, and we're gonna be where's your Tasty Cakes? We're going to roll in there with a suitcase. Where's your Tasty Cakes? Charge these up, please. Put them right in the suitcase. When we come down here, we'll sell them like crack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the show. I want to thank my guest, Alvin, for being part of the show.
No.
I want to thank Brandon for operating the ones and twos.
The end is near.
The end is near. Anyway, so, all right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we should be having Highborn on the show. They have our band that are actually going to have a song played in the upcoming Superman movie, so you're going to have to listen to that once again.
And you're going to have to introduce the people watching Philadelphia.
Can I shoot him now? I'm just going to take a flamethrower to your ass.
Put the background music up on him.
Yeah, so we need a little touch-up. So anyway, thank you for listening to the Second Degree Burn Show. Remember, if you don't have hair, you ain't keeping it real. Thank you and good night.
It's time to feel the burn on the Second Degree Burn Show with JT Burn.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fun show from RockSlamRadio.com. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.